So behind me is a fixed rear bed in the medium wheelbase, and as you can see, this one's in iron grey, beautiful colour. It's got a gorgeous blue metallic paint to it. In the sunshine like today, it's got a real beautiful blue fleck. You can see it's a Series 2. We're now on the new front end. All the Series 2s are out now, and with that comes a lot more technology. So you've got side parking sensors, front parking sensors, rear parking sensors. We've got electric folding mirrors. We've got automatic lights, automatic wipers, and we've got full LED front lights as well. We have a really high spec vehicle. Also on this van, you've got colour coded front bumpers. You notice it has the electric step on the side. That's a 550 wide electric step, which will retract when you start the engine, so you don't need to remember to put it away when you set off driving. You notice also the black Fiat 3.2 metre wind out awning. That can come in silver, black or white depending on your vehicle as well. Above there we've got two solar panels, so we've got two 160 watt solar panels. Now it does come as standard with one on there, a 160 watt rigid panel, but there's space to upgrade like I have on this one, and we've put two on there giving you 320 watts of solar, really making the most of that sunshine. Now next to there you've got a large hecky at the rear over the bed area, and that's a 500 by 700 roof light which opens up, lets lots of light in there. It's got a fly net and a blind on there as well, and in the front of the kitchen there's the same vent but a 400 by 400 version, so it lets lots of fresh air circulate in and out of the van. Just behind the sliding door, we've got the gas barbecue point. Now don't forget, we do a fully off-grid or off-gas version of this, gas-free version. So you have an induction electric version instead of the gas. We've got the water fill. Next to there, we've got a tie-down point for the dog as well. There's also one at the back as well as some inside. At the back of the van, we've got 270 doors, so they fold literally right round the van, giving you a nice open rear end. So why don't we have a look inside? So what's it like in the cab of a new Trouvaille Series 2? Well, it's much more refined than the old Fiat. If you've had a Fiat or a Peugeot, Citroën before, and it's, you know, not within the last couple of years, you must try one of these or take one for a test drive because they have changed dramatically. The steering wheel is smaller for starters, so it's a much smaller steering wheel. It's fully electric steering. You can literally turn it with one finger, and that makes a van feel lighter, so it feels nicer to drive just because of the steering. Next to there you've got a big 10-inch information centre screen in the centre of the cab, and that's got Android Connect and Apple iPhone Connect as well, so you can mirror your phone onto there. All our models do come with full European sat-nav built in. There's nothing worse than your phone going flat and you're depending on your sat-nav through your maps. So we put dedicated European maps on this van. Underneath there you've got a wireless phone charging point which slides in, which is very nice. And even next to it you've got some new USBs, a Type C, a normal traditional type. And under there you've even got a 240, it is a European socket, but there is a 240 mains plug up to 150 watts. So when the engine's on, you could literally charge a laptop, wireless toothbrush, you know, things like that. On the dash area, you've got full digital clocks as well, so you can change what you'll look at. Your maps can come in the centre of there as well, so when you're looking into the centre of your clocks, your maps are there, and you can put what you wish to see. So that's very useful. The cruise control now is on the steering wheel instead of off the stalk, and you've got radio controls on there as well. So that's very useful indeed. The nice thing I like about the new van is the digital mirror. So now you've got a rear view mirror, but it's a camera mirror. Now there's two cameras on the back. One's for the reverse, which comes up on the big 10-inch screen, and that's full HD, really good quality. But you've also got a digital driving mirror, which starts at the back of the van, so you don't have to look through the vehicle. Everything's there, nice and clear for you to see at the back of the van. You can switch it to a mirror traditional type just by flicking the switch. So if you prefer the older way, you can use that as well. So lots of new technology in the front cab area. And also what we've got is a Remis cab blinds fitted to this. I don't know if you can see there. So across the front, they come together in the middle, give you a nice blackout for night time, and it's same on the side doors as well. They'll come across, and it's just the ease of use of there. If you want a quick stop, pull the Remis blinds across, makes life much quicker and much easier. So my favourite thing about this new design is the kitchen. I just love this space. It feels open. Don't forget it's a 5.4 metre van. You're going some 6 metre vans, even 6.3s, what don't feel as spacious an area as this van. The kitchen is a very impressive, well laid out kitchen as well. We've taken the Trouvaille kitchen out of the other medium wheelbase, option 2, and we've tried to make it fit in here along with a fixed bed as well. So we've kept some really nice features. And the full-size sink, so you can get a washing up bowl in there. You've got a hot water option as well. You've got a shower tap as well, which you can push out that window and hose down outside if you've been to a beach or you've got some boards or kit to wash off. That's very easy to do. But having a proper size sink does make a lot of difference. Next to there, we've got a 3-ring hob, a gas hob. And we do a lot more cooking in the medium wheelbase Trouvaille than we used to in the short wheelbase, purely because of the equipment you've got. Big sink, big cooker, you can cook any meal you wish. That combined with this is the gas oven and grill option as well. Now you can have the full electric, you can have a microwave option with the gas, you can even have now a microwave, air fryer and electric oven option with just domestic I've just brought out, and that's very popular at the minute. Or you can go gasless, which a lot of our customers now seem to like the idea of, where we don't have any gas in the vehicle and we use either an inverter or an EcoFlow unit or jackery tucked away in the back somewhere, wired into the vehicle, and that produces the mains power, which then you could have a induction hob. You can either have one fitted into the worktop, but I like to have a portable one where I can take outside, use as a barbecue as well, and have all this worktop as open clear worktop. So I find that really works well. Next to it we've got a bin cupboard, which the silly little things where having a bin in the right place really makes a difference to a camper van. It really does. It sounds very small, you know, not a major thing, but it does make a difference. Next to there we've got some 3 pull-out drawers, great for utensils and all your cooking equipment there. Underneath the oven we've got 2 big deep pan drawers, so you've got lots of storage. No cupboards to try and worm your way to the back of. Drawers seem to work much better. You can see everything you've got above the kitchen, and if you notice there's a very good cooking height above the kitchen as well, so no risk of anything getting warm above the kitchen. We've got little drop-in shelves here, 3 big kitchen cupboards, a really big useful space, lots of good storage up there, really strong cupboards as well. And then next to there we've got the 90-litre slim fridge, which is a good height level, so a high level fridge. That's very useful. Underneath the fridge we've got a pull-out drawer, and underneath there we've got another cupboard. It's also a really deep cupboard above the fridge as well, and that's great when you arrange those cupboards. Get all your bits and bobs away, baskets, trays, whatever works for you. And even on this side, we've even managed to store in this side a extra shelving. There's a bottle holder on the back of the door there for your wine bottles and pop bottles, things like that, and a little drop down shelf. So this is your main dinette area in the fixed rear bed. So what do you do about a table? So in here there is a table storage, table leg storage, plus you can store other things in there as well. But once you get the pole out, your table's stored at the end of the kitchen, nice and easy to get to. You suddenly spin that round, pop the table on, and there you go. You've got a nice table which you can spin round to get past and so on. And the beauty of a table like this is we've got a second table leg, and with the aid of a tripod base you can take this table outdoors, save you carrying an extra table, and you can use it outside as a barbecue table as well. So you might be wondering where the wardrobe is. Well, obviously we can't fit everything in a van this small, but we have got some clever storage underneath the bed. So we put a wardrobe option, a shelved option, and underneath the bed it's nice and deep. You get lots and lots of clothes in there, so you're not using your kitchen storage for your clothes. There is some more storage above the rear bed, and obviously behind the bed on the outside there's a lot more storage there. So if you're not that worried about a wardrobe and you're traveling with dogs and you prefer this to be a cage door which leads into a rear under the bed, and that's where your dogs should travel, either enclosed in another cage door at the back end, so you've got a dedicated caged area for traveling, This can be a doorway into the rear of the storage space underneath your bed. So that's another option, and you can check out another video we've done very similar to this build with the dog cage doors and under bed storage. So one of the most things we get asked for, what we can squeeze into a small van, is a proper sit down toilet. And I agree, since having one, it really is essential. Now a lot of vans try and squeeze a full massive bathroom, shower room and toilet into a van this size, and it just doesn't work. It destroys all your beautiful living space, and it makes the van feel really closed in and claustrophobic. So we've put the essential in, which is a proper sit down toilet. You notice it's got a bifold door for easy access when you can you don't have to squeeze past it. And now we've got a proper electric flush sit down toilet. That's fitted into the water system, so it takes water from your main water tank and so on. There's a privacy door, if you're wondering, that just goes across there and it gives you some privacy. So you have got some privacy there. And one of the nice things about this, apart from it's got extra storage in the top there, things like that, is it's a dedicated wet room as well for drying clothes. So again, we listen to our customers. Where do we put my wet jackets, Richard? Where can I put my walking boots? Well, this is why we've designed this van with that in mind. When you're out walking, you come back in, you've wet through. So it's not always glorious sunshine like it is today. So we've had this made, a purpose-made shower tray mould underneath the toilet. So when you come in, you've got wet jackets, hang them up. You've either got the clothes hooks on the side, or you've got a hanging removable rail where you can put dedicated towels, coats, anything you wish. Let it drip over the toilet. It doesn't matter, because underneath there's a shower tray with a drain outlet into the waste tank underneath the van, so you can dry things in there. There's a heater vent. One of the Trouvaille vents is in there, so when the door's shut, it will work perfectly well as a drying room as well. So that's one of the really nice features of this small van. Access into the fixed bed couldn't be easier. You've got a nice wide opening between the fridge and the toilet, and helped by this little ladder, you can climb into the bed straight in and get yourself relaxed. So once you're in this area, you can relax on this custom made mattress, really thick, 100mm thick, and it gives you a beautiful comfy night's sleep. You can choose your texture as well, if you like it medium, firm or extra firm, depending on how you sleep. You can choose that as well. But as you can see from here, the space here is tremendous. We've got a 120cm bed, but we've achieved just under 6'5" in length. And that'll gain most people. As you know, I've said before, I'm 6'4", and I've got plenty of space here, but I'm only 5'10". But you can see, stretched out, there's lots of space in this bed, lots of elbow room as well, and you can sit up in bed, lean against here. You've got independent reading lights on both sides, and it really is a very comfortable space. You've got a window opening at the sliding door area at the bottom of the bed, and we do give you a cover for that, so your feet don't damage the blind or the window when you're in bed, so you can relax, kick your feet about all you wish. You won't damage anything. Above there, there's a set of 3 cupboards which will keep all your bits and bobs, more clothing maybe, and lots and lots of storage. On this side, you've got a shelf above your head for all your essentials, your bits and bobs as well. Right in the middle, we've got a gorgeous big skylight, 700 by 500, so it's a really nice big light that lets lots of fresh air in, and with the one at the front you get a real circulation of air coming through the van. Plus all these windows, there's 2 in the back doors and 1 there, they all open, they've all got fly screens on and blinds as well built in for speed, so that'll show you really quickly. And even the roof vent, you've got a fly net on the roof vent, and then you've got a nighttime shade as well. So that really does give it a sense of fresh air in the back to give you a really comfortable night's sleep. One of the big advantages of having a fixed rear bed is underbed storage. I mean, look at that for storage. A vast amount of space under this bed, none of it's wasted. And I can get 2 sets of golf clubs in there and still have all this central space as well. Above here, this is where all your batteries are and all your technical stuff and your water heaters, so you can store everything on top of it. You can get your camping chairs up here, kayaks, barbecues, all your essentials tied up here out the way, and you can have little cargo nets on here to keep everything in that area so nothing moves around. And then you've got cupboards as well, so under this side we've got a big cupboard there, another cupboard above the wheel arch and so on. So lots and lots of storage is essential. But don't forget, if you are traveling with pets, we can quite easily put you a cage door on here so the animals get lots of fresh air. We can remove the wardrobe, put another door on that side, and we can access this area through your van inside and out. We can make this lockable so you can sit here with the doors open knowing that your pets are nice and safe inside the van as well. So lots and lots of storage, a great space as you can see.